Well, as many of you know, today, 50 years ago, big day in history, our first landing and the walk on the moon. And here to join us today with some of her memories of July 1969, July 20th, 50 years ago today, is Queen Bee herself, my mom, Bea. Mom, why don't you tell us what you remember about that day?
Well, it was a very special day, and everyone was glued to the TV, and I'll never forget it. We couldn't imagine it was going to happen, but it did happen. We all said little prayers that they should be safe, and they were. So it was a wonderful experience, and I'm glad that my family was able to experience the same thing. Now, I want to tell you a couple things that I really remember. I do have a pretty good memory in my 92nd year. We took a trip to Hawaii, and we were at the Mauna Kea, and they said we were going to see the moon, the ship when it orbited around.
That was Apollo 8.
That was Apollo 8. And everybody, my husband took all the children, we got out on the beach and we watched it. I'll never forget that. It was wonderful. And I just want to say, this is a wonderful country. It's been a wonderful country for so many, many years. And we've gone through good and bad. And right now, it's not so good. But I'm hoping and praying that it will get better, because we deserve it, and all the people in this country deserve this. So it's not we really celebrate today, we just remember what these wonderful men did. And many years later, after all of this, my husband was on a train coming back from a business trip in Texas, and he was sitting next to John Glenn. I don't know if he realized it at the moment, maybe he did. And they were talking, and my husband had been to the Astrodome, and he said to John Glenn at the time, "Wow, what an experience I had. I loved seeing the Astrodome." And then John said, "Well, I think what I did was a little bit better." And then my husband realized it was John Glenn. So we do have some nice memories. He's gone, my husband's gone too, but we never forget. So let's all remember all the good things that can happen in this country if we have good men to lead us, and I really mean good men. So I hope—
Or women.
What?
Or women.
Or women. Have good men or women to lead this country, because that's what we stand for and that's what we need. So thank you again. This is Queen Bee, as Stevie calls me, signing off, and have a nice weekend, even though it's pretty hot here in New Jersey. Thank you.